there are government policies that are just ineffective, and in a way, for example, Singapore, there are government policies also that are existing, but in a way, condones these kind of trade and treatment of workers. Do you think you intend also to put in, the need to have government policies changed? And like you said, if there's no commitment to sign any agreement, in a way, how do you think it's going to change? Because at the end of the day, government policy should change. Do you intend to put it in your framework?
I think obviously, we have to ensure that there are proper rules and regulations that enable respect for these workers' rights, and to regulate it so that there are mechanisms for recourse if need be. And as it is now, if we look at the different examples of legislation, at the end of the day, the question of implementation, respect of it is still subject to question. In many countries, even if we have the best laws, if it is not properly implemented or respected, then it doesn't work. This is why I always believe there's another part of it which is equally important. This is the people's role in this regard. This is why I said many times to our colleague in the trade union movement, we have to remember at the end of the day, if we ourselves do not respect our fellow workers, then we cannot expect others to respect us in the same way. Therefore, whether there is the rules, whether they are law, if each and every one of us, for example, can behave as an ideal employer in one form or another, and be the watchdog for the whole system, I think this is a more effective way. Obviously, in the meanwhile, we should continue to protect the law so that there are good and proper law. This is the other angle of it. This is why I said the trade union movement has an obligation, not just to come to a conference to agitate for changes. We have to educate our own members to make them realize that part and parcel of the change has to start with ourselves practicing doing the correct thing. This is something which has to be said so that people will not say you are just telling the whole world you have a responsibility. How about yourself? That is the message I think we have to carry back also as part of our obligation and contribution.